Hi guys, I'm Horatio with BMWBLOG and welcome back to our YouTube channel and welcome to the new BMW 3 Series Facelift. The car will go into production this July, but we've had a chance to actually film the car behind the scenes and give you an early sneak peek at the design changes. So let's dive right in. Let's start at the front. As you can see right here, quite a few changes compared to the current generation G20 3 Series, and that starts with the headlights. They are slimmer than on the current model, and also they have a little bit of a different design as they end into the kidney grille. As you can see here, it's more of an upright design right there versus the more curved piece that you would see on the current generation 3 Series. Speaking of the kidney grille, it's also been changed a little bit. You are now getting double slats in here, so it gives the car a lot sportier look than the current model. You can also see more of a shark nose. So the idea behind the design was really to emphasize the road focus look of the car, and that's why the design decided to give this little bit of a shark nose on the 3 Series. You might have also noticed that the M Sport package has changed as well. And that starts with this piece right here, which now it's actually painted in the same body color as the car. The air intake, it's also now wider than before, so you can see it extends almost all the way up to the kidney grille. And because of that, of course, it gives the car a more aggressive look. I was told that the car is actually about 4 millimeters longer than the current model, and that's mostly because of the pedestrian regulations. And of course, this is why some of the changes on the design were done at the front as well. Adaptive LED headlights, they are now coming with this little blue piece inside, but unfortunately the laser lights are not available anymore on the 3 Series. Apparently the take rate was not that high. And speaking of the 3 Series overall, there are about 16 million 3 Series models that have been sold over a period of 45 years, and the 3 Series generations, sedan and touring, account for about 15% of the global BMW sales. Now, speaking of the sedan versus the touring gets exactly the same changes. And what's even more interesting about that car is the fact that 70% of the 3 Series sold in Germany are actually touring models. Unfortunately, the US market is still not getting that 3 Series touring, and naturally, it's not also getting the M3 touring. Now, it's time to take a look at the side view. No changes there, no major changes. If you live in the US, you're still getting an 18-inch standard wheel, so that's standard in the US, but you are getting a different wheel style, which is called 796, and it's replacing the standard 780. Other than that, you can see the same lines here, no changes really, other than the M shadow line, which now it's standard on the car, so you are getting the standard M shadow line, but if you do not want it, you have the option to deselect that and pick your own choice at no cost. So let's take a look in the back and see what has changed there as well. All right, so you've seen the front end design of the new 3 Series, quite a lot of changes, but now it's time to take a look at the rear end. As you can see here, not too many changes. The taillights stay the same, but the diffuser does change a bit. You can see it's a lot more aggressive right there, a lot sportier, and it goes really well with this gray color on this 330i. The other change happens with the exhaust pipes. They now range from 19 to 100 millimeters based on the model type. So for example, if you buy an M340i, you will get larger pipes up to 100 millimeters. So once again, this is the rear end design of the 3 Series sedan. And now it's time to take a look inside and see what has changed there too. So please join me. All right, so inside the new BMW 3 Series Facelift, and of course you will notice immediately the major change being this large LCD curved display. It's the same screen that you've seen on the iX, i4, and of course the new 7 Series. It is powered by iDrive 8, which also means that it's losing the physical buttons that we're all used to it, so you have to control the climate control now through the touchscreen right there. The other change inside the car takes place in the center console, and the typical BMW gear shift knob has been changed with one that's a lot smaller, more minimalistic than ever before. Other than that, no other major changes other than some updates to the trim, as you can see right here, different trim options, and of course some updates to the leather and also to the SensorTech options. For example, I was told that the take rate of the SensorTech in the US, it's quite high, so BMW decided to offer a lot more options when it comes to that, and that includes the option of having perforated, SensorTech option. Steering wheel stays the same. No other controls have changed, so inside it's really one of those minimal updates yet quite effective, and clearly the centerpiece of the entire interior right now, it's the large curved display. So let's hop outside and talk about the car overall, the market introduction, and let's take another look at the overall redesign of the 3 Series facelift. Alright, so this was the BMW 3 Series facelift sedan. Of course, the same changes applies to the touring model as well. Production for both cars starts in July of this year. The car is being produced either in Munich or the San Luis Potosi plant in Mexico. If you live in the US, we're likely going to see the first units arriving in the next few weeks and months. And of course, we might have a chance to drive the car in the near future. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing to our channel, and I'll see you in the next video.